Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. And today we are going to discuss about very basic commands in our SQL. And we will start with looking into the databases and like various tables which we have. We will look into the various views which you have created. Those who don't know about what are views, we will definitely going to work on that as well in the further upcoming videos. For now we are going to strictly focus on how we can see the databases, tables, the description of our tables, and the column descriptions whatever we have inside the basically we are going to deal with the structure of our databases. Okay. So the first very command is show databases. Have to just simply write, and it will, if you are using any kind of editor, it will automatically give you an hint. So just pressing tab, it will add it there. Okay. So to execute, the shortcut is in the MySQL editor is the MySQL workbench is control and enter. So it will execute the query for you. For now, because we don't need the log pane, so I'm just closing it. And over here in the output pane, you can see that we have the list, all the lists of these databases. Because I'm using SQL workbench, MySQL workbench, we will see that there are the list of schemas, or we can say databases, which you have is listed here: employee, HR, order, Shakila, sys, we have test and what. But when you see in the output, you will be seeing few additional databases there. So information schema, performance schema, these two are additional one, and these are the internal uh, schemas which are there in our system. What information they will tell you, I'll just execute the query later and we will see what all information they are going to tell us. Now after looking into the various or the list of your databases, now we will select any random database. So for now I'm just selecting employees. So what I will do now, I want to see what all are the tables in my employees database. So to do that, what I will do is show tables. See, again it is giving me the hint, so I'll just press tab, show tables from. Now what this from is, we are going to tell our editor or our system that what exactly or where exactly we want to look into that specific command. So it should look into the employees database. Okay, and I will execute this one, and it has given me the list of my tables which are present in. So see, in the header, column header, you will see tables in employees, which is telling us the list of tables in our employees database. Similar to that, we had earlier seen that we have a list of tables like information schema and the performance schema. So over here we want to know what all are the tables which we have inside this. So for that, we can just simply again write show tables from the name of your database. So the name of the database is, yeah, correct, information schema. Okay, and now just simply control enter. So these all are the list of tables which I have in my information schema. So what basically information schema does, it stores all the information about your MySQL workbench. Okay, and you can see that there is in InnoDB, buffer page, events, column statistics, everything is stored here. This is how you can see the list of your tables. Now when you have selected any random table from your database, let's say I want to select department employee. Now department employee is there. Now I want to get the list of the various columns inside my department employee. So what I will do, can I directly use the name of the show columns from the table name? Yeah, we can do that. Just simply show columns and name of your table, that is department employee. Okay, but if I execute this query, it will throw an error. And if you had guessed it already, that's very good point. If you didn't guessed it, because we didn't used anywhere, or let's see what exactly error we are getting. This is our log pane which automatically has been popped up. So we will see in the last it is saying so columns from department employee, and what is the error code which we have is, let's go back and see, no database has selected. Select the database to be used by double click. Okay, so to do that, what we will do is we can use it in two ways. Either we can just write use this specific database, but because we have to perform multiple operations, so we are not going to just specifically work on use employees, although like just executing this one and then executing my show columns query, I can get the list of the various columns inside my specific table. But because this way we will recommend this less, because we are going to use various tables, so we have to each time we have to execute a query which is not of a particular database, but instead of other databases, we have to mention the we have to mention the database name again and again. So for now there is another option which we can go for, is just write the name of your database, that is employees dot then the name of your table. So my table name is department underscore employee. Now I will execute. So again, for executing there are two ways. Either you can use this sign. This is about MySQL workbench. I'm talking about MySQL workbench. There are various types of DBMSs are there which you can use. Again, when if you don't know what are the DBMS, DBMS actually means the database management system. So basically, these are the softwares which help us to work along with the databases which are there, or the connection which we have. Now, so what another option I can use is just select this one and press Control Enter. It will again show me the output, and you can say field name is there, the type of that column is there, null is there, key is there, default, etc. Those who don't know what exactly is the key or why this null is here, and the type means the different data type of the column. So again, when you work in the dat- like any SQL query, a specific column always has a specific type of data type, right? Or if you see anywhere, there are very less chances that a column doesn't have any unique, or we can say a common type of data type. Because while we are inserting the records in our database, we usually insert the record in a way that it satisfies the condition of that specific field, or we can say column. So employee number is stored in int form, department number is stored in form of char, and if you'll see there is this 4 in the brackets, so it means that it can the maximum length will be 4. If you try to insert any record greater than 4, it will throw an error. Again, the point is, those who don't know what are char, but it is a type of it is a data type which will use to store this string type of data. Now string type of data means textual type of data. And then we have from date and to date. So basically this is the information about the department and the employee associated to that specific department. After looking into the various columns from the table, we can also see the description of that table, and it will give you the similar records. Again, you can either use DESC, which is the shorter form of describe, or you can just directly use the describe. So for now I'm just writing describe, then the name of my table. Because we didn't mention any database yet, so what we will do is I'll just write employees dot database and control enter Again I got the same output result. So describe, either you can go with the describe or you can go with the show columns. Okay, another one more thing is, now this all is this all we have seen, like the databases, tables, columns. Now I want to see what all are the views, or what all are the tables including views present uh, in our database. Okay, so to work on that, we will use show full tables from employees. Okay, so I'll just simply write show full tables from employees. Okay, so what is happening, I had selected the name of database, I have given the command as show full tables. Okay, now I'll just execute this one, and over here you can see that views base table, view base table. So current department employee latest date, these are the views. Okay, and if you want to see what are the tables, so we have departments employee, all the list is there with the table type. Okay, so this is the complete description about the tables which are stored in the employees. Okay, now after looking into the types of tables, databases, views, now I want to see what is the description, or just like we have seen that what all are the column names in our table. So now what I will do is, I will look what exactly is my view created. Those who don't know about the views are basically, we can't say exactly these are the temporary tables, but they have the lifetime up to just similar as the tables. So views are basically used to extract a smaller portion of the base table. Okay. So what usually happens that, let's say I want to work on just 5 specific columns, but my table stores up to uh, 18 to 20 fields. Okay, it will get very tough for me to again and again select the specific columns and then fetch the result. So instead what I will do, I'll just simply go and create a view for myself, and for my own work purpose, and I can even delete that views. Again we can do all the modifications to the views just as we do for the base tables. Again, by all the modification I doesn't mean like all the functionality will be doing in the table. There are some specific functionality, like we can update the view, we can delete the view, which means we can drop the view, we can rename the view. So all these functionalities we can do. So to see what exactly my view is created, or how exactly my view is created, so I can just use show create and then view from where you want to see that specific view. So I for now I want it from the employees database. Okay, and we are getting the sorry, it's show create view from employees. Okay, I'm getting an error. Employees, sorry. So what is happening, I need to just check. So this over here you will see you are getting two options. So the name of my view, so my name of my view is current department employee. Okay, now over here you can see this is the basically create algorithm which is used to create the view. Okay, so if you just simply copy it, I'm just copying the specific value from that column, and over here we can see how this view has been created. Okay. What basically is happening, so it is selecting employee number, department number, and what else we have is, so basically okay, if you want to read this specific query, So multiple inner joins are used. Various fields has been fetched from the different table from the columns. Okay, and now we can basically go and look into that specific query. Okay, so this is how you can look into the views, databases, columns, tables, everything. So this is very initial things which we can do in our uh, MySQL workbench, or I can say in any kind of DBMS which you are using to access your databases. So that's all about the today's video. Further, we will discuss about select, update, insert, what are the various queries, and one by one we will uh, bring up with a video for these topics. Okay, thank you guys.